IQOO 90 and Oneplus 10T are the two most promising budget flagships under 50,000 in India. In this video, we will be comparing the deciding factors between these two phones as well as their common features. We will start with their displays. IQOO 90 has 6.78-inch Full HD plus E5 AMOLED display with 120Hz refresh rate and 360Hz touch sampling rate. It can be boosted up to 1200Hz in gaming. Whereas OnePlus 10T has 6.7-inch Quad HD LTPO2 display with 0 to 120Hz refresh rate. IQOO 90 has a 8-bit panel which gives 16 million colors, whereas OnePlus 10T has a 10-bit panel which gives 1 billion colors. Screen to body ratio of IQOO 90 is 93%, whereas OnePlus 10T has 92%. IQOO 90 has up to 1500 nits of brightness, which enhances sunlight visibility, whereas OnePlus 10T has 1300 nits of brightness. Both the devices support HDR10 Plus and Wide1L1 support, which enhances the experience in apps like Netflix and YouTube, etc. Both the devices have flat display, not curved. OnePlus 10T has Gorilla Glass Victus protection, while IQOO 90 doesn't provide any information regarding that. So the conclusion is OnePlus 10T has a better display than IQOO 90. The next big difference is camera department. IQOO 90 has Samsung GN5 50 megapixel primary sensor, which supports 4K up to 60 frames per second. The other two are 13 megapixel ultra wide and 12 megapixel telephoto. Whereas OnePlus 10T has Sony IMX766 50 megapixel main sensor and 8 megapixel ultra wide, 2 megapixel macro, which is to make numbers. Both the devices have 16 megapixel front camera which supports Full HD up to 30 frames per second. As these are flagship devices, front camera should support at least a Full HD 60 frames per second and 4K recording as well. IQOO 90 has better camera hardware as well as it is equipped with Vivo V1 Plus chip to enhance the camera quality, which is also used in Vivo's flagship X80 Pro phone. Coming to battery and charging speeds, IQOO has 4700 mAh battery with 120 watts charging support and estimated 100% in 20 minutes, whereas OnePlus has 4800 mAh battery with a 150 watt superbook charger and estimated 100% in 19 minutes. So OnePlus has slight edge over IQOO. Both phones comes with Android 12. IQOO 90 has bloatware because it is based on FunTouch OS with not so clean and neat experience, whereas OnePlus is based on Oxygen OS without any bloatware, gives clean and neat Android experience. Both phones comes with Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 based on 4nm fabrication process by TSMC, has a max clock speed of 3.2 GHz with Arduino 730 GPU. Both has LPDDR5 RAM and UFS 3.1 storage, and their Antutu score is over 1 billion. Both has large area liquid cooling systems. Both phones supports 9 5G bands, Bluetooth 5.2, Wi-Fi 6 and NFC. They have optical in-display fingerprint scanner. Both phones do not have any IP water resistant rating. So finally, OnePlus has better display, clean Android experience, slightly better battery and charging speeds, whereas IQOO has relatively superior camera setup. If you want a good camera and a balanced phone, go with IQOO. If you want a good display, clean Android experience, go with OnePlus 10T. Please like, share and subscribe for more informative videos. Thank you.